Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Skyrim video here on UMadBroz. Today is something very cool that you can do in Skyrim, and it is how to get a giant's club as a weapon. But sadly you will not be able to pick up the giant's club and swing it around, but it is the highest damage dealing thing that you can acquire in the game, but only your companions can hold it. You pretty much have to ask them, it's one specific club, you can't do this to any club, so you need to come here on the map to where I am now. It's quite close to the city of Windhelm where the Stormcloaks are. And pretty much you take the road west from here and just go directly forward, do not stray off the road until it gets to this turn, and then when it gets to the turn, don't turn, just keep heading forward. So pretty much go forward directly west from here, follow the road, and even when the road starts to turn to the right, do not turn right, continue going forward. This little turn isn't what I mean, you'll see what I mean in a minute. It is like a steep turn to the right. Hang on a sec, there are some wolves trying to get in the way of this video. There we go. Right, yes, as I said, you will not be the one who is able to collect this weapon, only one of your companions will be able to. As far as I know, any of them can do it, so it's not just restricted to the ones I have in this episode. But you pretty much keep going forward. As you can see there, the road does turn off to the right, to the bridge. Just keep going forward, do not stray from the course that I'm showing you. As you can see, the road is kind of continuing here. It's not like a proper stone one, it's just kind of like a smudgy floor kind of road. But yes, basically you just continue following this forward, you do not stray from this course. You just keep following it forward. Alright guys, I think we're gone just about enough now to the west. As you can see, just keep walking along the kind of like watery bit. Just don't turn and stick to the path, just keep going directly west kind of the city to round about here. And then you will see the symbol on the map, obviously the symbol with the skull and the tusks coming out of it. This is the place you are looking for. I forgot the name of it, but if it is the right place, then it will obviously come up on screen in just a moment of what the name is. Yes, this is the right place. Okay, so dismount your horse here, you don't want to be spotted in one of these places. Just sneak past all the enemies, do not approach them, they will punt you several hundred feet into the sky. Just pretty much climb your way up to the rocks here, just to the top of this Tumble Arc Pass, there we go, that's the name of the place. And you come up here, and then somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure it's down here, there it is, you will find a giant's club on the floor. As I said, you cannot be the one to pick this weapon up. As you see, without upgrades it does 89, which is over double what, well, it's almost over double what my Elven Warhammer does, which is a very good Warhammer, and that is unimproved. Like, I've not improved it at all, it's just sitting on the floor as is. So now you just wait for whoever you have, who will now come to you, and then you pretty much, if he doesn't like to for some reason do a front flip off the edge of this building. Oh my god, Feinder, you're the most annoying fool. Quest him to pick up the giant's club. Now this will look stupid obviously because it's going to be stupidly huge. Now pick it up, Feinder. Feinder's deciding to do the longest possible route here to get to it. In slow motion as well. There we go guys, as you can see.
Anything else?
Oh, that looks stupid. It completely blocks his back, it goes inside his arrows. It's almost touching the floor because it's too huge for him to actually hold. When he has it equipped, as you can see, that is ridiculous, it's like twice his height. It looks absolutely stupendously big, but this is the biggest damage dealing weapon that your companion can get. So if you just want a really strong person to just protect you, then definitely get one of the strongest people. I reckon joining the companions and getting, I think it's Farkas, who is all about two-handed swords and heavy armor, so I'd recommend getting him. He has one of the two-handed highest kind of like scores of anyone who you can get in the game to protect you, so I'd recommend getting him and handing him this. Then it will do round about, it will do over 100 at least, into maybe the 180s, because he does have a very high two-handed skill, kind of like, well, skill. So as you can see guys, that is wonderful. Now I'm going to show you guys it kind of in action. So I'm going to go to some of the local places and get my companion here to just handle all the enemies instead of me, just to show you guys how much he does. Now I picked Feindel as the companion I'm going to give this to, because he's the weakest companion you can get other than Sven. So if you want to truly see how much this weapon can do on the weakest person, that's the only reason I'm going to show it you. So it will do more than this, because most likely all of you will not have this person as a companion. So I'm going to show it you guys now in action. Let me just take a trip to, I think it's Fort Greymore, the one just near the Whiterun stables. So you don't have to come here to test it. I'm just obviously coming here because I like this place. It's got a load of easy enemies, so I can just show you guys how much he does against just average enemies. Right, here we are at the fort, the lovely fortress full of a bunch of enemies to test out this wonderful, I don't even know what we're going to call it, a club, but it's not, is it a club? It looks like a giant kind of just, I don't know, it's just a huge like just block of just pain. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, the block of pain. Right, okay, I'm going to let him handle this. Now, since I'm a high rank, these guys are also incredibly powerful. So we're just going to let him handle this. As long as he decides to, anyway. As long as he decides that equipping his two-handed at close quarters is the best choice. Come on, there we go. Now, I don't remember if he can smack them into the clouds. As you can see, he's making short work of this Harriman. It makes a very cool boom every time he hits him. And as you can see, the guy just went flying into that wall when getting hit. Now, the rest of the enemies in here are archers, which is going to get annoying because Feindel's just not going to go to them. I'm going to have to lure them to him. So get him to pull out some kind of stab weapon and then bring them to Feindel. Do you mind coming to me? Jesus. Come on. Follow. Can't even believe I have to go for all this effort. Feindel, you're terrible. Please use your club. Oh. As you can see, it does knock them quite far. But anyway guys, I'm not going to show you too much more of this, just because you guys can obviously go excited to try this, because everyone, there were loads of rumours and conspiracies about how to get a club. I remember I used to watch them all as well before I stumbled upon this club that you can find, where it was just people making up a bunch of shite, pretty much, of just like, you need to drag the club away from the enemy who you like steal it off. You just need to drag it really, really far, and then you'll be able to equip it, and a bunch of those things. You need to, I don't know, there were a bunch of weird conspiracies on how you get a club, but none of those worked, because I tried pretty much all the ones that I've seen. This is the only one that I've seen and found that actually work, but sadly you will not be able to get this. You can't trade them off it. I'll show you guys that now. That was my first idea. I was like, I guess I could try trading it, but it is not actually an item in their inventory, because obviously they're not supposed to have it. But yeah guys, I know that is how you get your follower to get a giant club in Skyrim. I think this also works in any edition of Skyrim from what I've seen. I tried this on the computer version a while back. I've tried it on Xbox One and PS4 versions of Skyrim, the special editions. I also tried it back when I had a PS3 and it worked on that as well. So no matter what version you have, I'm pretty sure it will work. I will try this on the PlayStation headset as well, the VR, just to see if it works in that, and if it does I will inform you guys of that. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this little glitchy video on how to get your follower the best two-handed weapon that Skyrim has to offer. And I will see you all in the next video, and for now, peace.